Hello from a rather grey, wet and windy Friday the 12th. I'm FX Blue and this is the market brief. So Andrew Bailey's been on. He's the real champion of the recovery. He's always quick to find light at the end of the tunnel. He supports the steps that Sunak has taken, but he does acknowledge that they need to keep an eye on inflation. And that's despite the Bank of England traditionally, or recently, seeming less keen to discuss the inflationary effect of the stimulus measures, as either the Fed or the ECB have been. Sunak was also on, while speculation continues for the need for further stimulus in the autumn to help the unemployment market. For the time being, he is prepared to wait and see and let the economy find its feet as we return to normal. It's a bit slippy this morning. It might come a cropper. The market's going to be dominated by US activity, the Fed in particular, the Fed meeting next week. And it was a pretty quiet day in the markets yesterday. Sterling rallied again towards the 140, but we came up short, topping out at 139.95. This morning we opened ever so slightly lower. Good morning. At 139.40. Biden's been on. He's ramping up the efforts against coronavirus, suggesting everybody in the US will have been offered a jab by May. He used the platform to encourage everybody to take the jab when offered. And he hoped that there could even be small gatherings to celebrate Independence Day on July 4th. It's a nice goal for them to aim for. This was as his Biden bill was signed into law yesterday, and that's almost having the same effect on sentiment as it's expected to have on the economy. Analysts expect the $1.9 trillion package will see growth climb at an unprecedented rate, and sentiment about the US outlook has improved accordingly. Yellen said that the $1,400 stimulus checks should start arriving with households by the weekend, so hold on to your hats. That spending spree might be about to kick off. Of course, the biggest risk to the US recovery remains in unemployment. And yesterday's weekly jobless claims saw another fall, with initial claims coming down to 712,000. The euro rallied slightly yesterday against the dollar correction. Euro dollar touched a high of 119.90, but we opened slightly lower this morning, 119.40. Do you think we'll go again? 120 on the cards before the weekend. Watch this space. Have a great day, have a great weekend. Join me again on Monday.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FX Blue.